In this video, we're going to take a look at the physical construction of the Axis Q3709 multi-imager. It's a 33 megapixel camera, three 12 megapixel imagers. You can also run them in 4K mode. So if we take our dome off, we can take a look at our imagers here. The center one actually has a couple of marks, and we have degree markings here on the side. So when we move this, we can adjust it to fairly precise degrees. For example, that's a 45-degree down tilt. We'll note that when you move one imager, they all move. So here, if I move the center, you can see it moves the other two. There's no way to independently control those like the Axis or Aricon Omni, for example, or Vigilon HD multi-imager. So they are all fixed, 180-degree field of view, so 3 times 60 for each imager. There's no other connections on the inside of the camera. We just have some reset buttons over here on the right. On the back of the camera, all we have is PoE. We can see this down inside our mount here, just a single Ethernet PoE connector. Right now we have an 1.5-inch pipe mount on here. We're using with a standard gooseneck. There are a couple of other options for wall mounts, ceiling mounts, that sort of deal, but it does use a fairly large mount. It is a fairly large camera. We'll take a look at this here. Let's get our dome back on. So this isn't quite the size of a PTZ, but it is large even for outdoor domes. It's larger than pretty much all the outdoor domes we've tested recently, maybe the exception of Panasonic 4K, but it's not quite the size of a PTZ. It is fairly wide, just not as long, doesn't hang as low. If we compare this to, this is the Pelco Aptera, another recent multi-imager, you can see that it is quite a bit larger. So even compared to other multi-imagers, the Aricon multi-imagers are about the same size as the Pelco. It is fairly large. Just take a look from the side. You can see same deal. Pretty large as far as depth or height, however you want to call that dimension as well.